Hello, boys. Hello, girls. Hello, non-binary individuals. And welcome back to friend requests from Josh, Erica, and Christian.
Incorrect. Try that again from the top, please.
My name is Josh.
No.
My name is Joe.
That's how we do the intro.
No, it is not.
That's how we... My name is Josh.
My name is Rick.
And my name is Christian.
And we are the
Get
Judgies.
Judgies.
The judgiest place on the internet.
The internet.
What a tagline. What a good tagline that we
Who came up with that?
Probably.
Me? Probably.
No. Anything at the intro I've done.
I'm pretty sure I'm the CCO here. Chief Creative Officer.
I thought you were the CGO.
I am the CGO.
Chief Goofball Officer. You're the CRO.
Chief Ricky Officer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's obvious.
Yeah. It'd be weird if you weren't. A little bit of a nepotism you were born into that role. You know what I mean? It was given to you at birth.
Well, it wasn't given to her until about, 20 years old.
True.
Yeah.
She
Yeah, I
never
didn't-
went by Ricky until
until college.
You're welcome.
Chrissy tried to give her a nickname finally.
Are you trying to stake claim to the fact that you gave me the nickname Ricky?
I mean, I started calling you Rick.
I was going to say, him and Louise do have claims on calling you Rick versus Ricky.
Yeah.
You also have Richard.
That's right.
Yeah.
Question for Judgies.
Okay.
Sure.
This is sent to our email from Sid.
Is it a hard-hitting question?
Yes.
Oh,
Different Sid.
Pass.
My best friend Sydney, friend of the pod, friend of Ricky, she is up here visiting us this weekend. I tried to get her to come on, but she was all socialed out today. So
Loser.
She wasn't feeling it.
She's a loser.
But I do have to plug her pod too. She has a podcast with her friend Paige. Oh, you can plug your other podcast, but I can't plug Sydney's?
I'm not
anyway.
even saying anything.
Anyway, it is Life and Lit Pod with Sydney and Paige, and they're really good. It's like, thank you. It's like they read books and then they tell you about them,
It's a book club.
kind of. But it makes you feel like you read the book when you did it.
Oh, it's like Spark Notes, but podcast.
Yeah, it's fun.
I need that.
I'll
See,
learn
I
so
thought-
many things.
I thought it was a loser podcast.
It is about books.
Yeah, so I just assumed loser podcast.
No, it's really good.
But SparkNote podcast, now I'm on board. That's for cool bad boys. And bookworms.
Hi, Judgies.
Hello.
You can use my name if you read this. Or
Thanks,
make
Sid.
something fun up. I don't give a rat's ass.
Sid, how about Kid?
And this comment is at the top, just for you. I was late to discover your podcast, but after a few months, I'm fully caught up, which is a little sad because now I can't binge listen all day long. But that's okay. Mondays have a little special treat now. I absolutely love y'all. While listening to episode 150, you mentioned a story about replying to a TikTok commenter saying TikTok is the worst platform to support the podcast because you make the least amount of money there.
True.
I was wondering what platforms make you the most money.
I have no idea because I don't do any of that.
Probably podcast apps.
Probably Patreon.
Oh, yeah, Patreon.
You absolute fool.
Fuck, I'm going to cut that part out.
Who's editing this episode?
Fuck me.
Editor?
Make her glow gold.
Luster me up.
Yeah, Patreon, if you have the means to give.
$1.
$1. It's literally, that is so much infinitesimally more than we make per podcast view.
Yeah.
But just watching the podcast is way more money than watching it on YouTube. And then watching it on YouTube is so much more money than watching TikTok clips or
Yes.
Instagram Reels. Instagram Reels, we make $0.
They're
on.
all almost like a magnitude of 1,000 more
Yeah.
than the previous one.
However, we did just get into this new TikTok money thing. And now our CPM is 50 cents.
Ooh.
Whereas before it was 3 cents.
Holy shit. That's quite a
YouTube-
difference.
But we've gutted your views, so
We have been gutted. But if you're not aware, a CPM is the amount of money you make per 1,000 views.
Yeah.
So every 1,000 views on TikTok, we normally used to make 2 cents. Now we're up over the past 3 days, so the sample size is small. We're at 50 cents per 1,000 views.
Okay.
YouTube is somewhere between $10 to
Cents?
$12. Sorry,
Oh, shit.
$10 to $12. And then podcast ads range anywhere from $18 to $24, depending on the company. And we don't do any of that negotiation. That's all through Cloud 10. And
Thank you, Saiba. We love you.
Patreon is where we make. Let's say you give $12 a year, and you've listened to 52 episodes. That's like 1,200 CPM.
Yeah.
So if you have the means, Patreon, you also get some stuff back, of course, ad-free episodes, access to the Discord. But if you can't, podcast is fine. And
Hey.
get the fuck off TikTok. I said it. I want to listen.
Share all of our videos on TikTok, but get the fuck
That's
off
absolutely
of
right.
TikTok.
I listen to podcasts every single day. Would love to be supporting all my favorite podcasts in a way that maximizes their profits. Y'all are like celebrities to me. But you're also normal/real people, I assume, and every dollar counts. That is true. I didn't know different platforms pay you differently. I assumed all the money came from sponsors, which wouldn't make a difference what platform I listened to. They do. It all does come from ads, but ads pay different rates.
Yeah.
I don't think the general public knows a lot about this and thought it would be a really cool topic to briefly advise on. I could help you make more money if people knew. Thank you for the business advice, Sid.
Yeah. And it is one of those things where it's like, it's never talked about. And then when you go to like search it up, everything they give you is just like, here's this entirely insane range.
Yeah.
And also, like, if you're a starting podcast, it's like, don't expect any of this until you have over 10,000 listeners, which is like,
Impossible.
I don't know, the top 5% of
No,
podcasts.
10,000 listeners is top like 0.8%.
Is it?
It's less than 1%, yeah.
It's insane. Your mic fell way down.
Yeah.
Love that for us.
Fix it.
I think you've just worn out that spot. Well, that's way too high. Fuck.
Keep on judging. P.S. There is a postscript.
I'm listening.
I would most likely recognize Erica over everyone else in public.
Wow.
Thank you, Sid.
I'd like to see that point proven. It's yet to be proven true.
Yeah, it kind of hurts my feelings, you guys.
Also, pound stand is now part of my regular vocabulary. Thank you for that.
Oh,
You're
it's
welcome.
Been a while since we've said that.
Yeah. All right. Now on to the meat of the pod. All right. Do you want to open these?
Sure.
No.
Oh.
Of course I do. I want the one with the cat.
The meat of the pod, which is where we freaking open up mail from our listeners. That's right. P.O. Box, Illinois. It's P.O. Box 63.
What?
This is
58.
P.O. Box 58, Ottawa, Illinois, 61350.
Zero.
Sometimes my brain just breaks on all those numbers.
Gosh, Joshua.
Go ahead and send us something. You might make it onto our shelf here, which is slightly out of frame. Editor.
R.I.P. that cat. Piss in heaven.
R.I.P. to that cat. And eventually we'll be able to display more stuff once we go to our studio. Wink, wink. Potentially.
Okay, there's so many things happening in this. So right at the top, look at in all big, fun, super great lettering.
That's sick. I thought that was print.
No.
It
Hand.
says
Oh,
you
wow.
can use my name.
You can use my name right at the top.
That's
I love it.
sick. I want that to be our font.
Yeah. I do like that font a lot. How do we get it to type in that fashion to where letters are stacked?
Impossible.
Okay.
I don't know. Maybe we could ask Lauren. Hi, Judgies.
Hello, Lauren.
Oh.
I'm Lauren, and I've been listening for about 1.5 years now, so I figured it was about time I sent some mail. I'm currently studying animation in sunny
Los Angeles, California.
Pittsburgh. No, I'm just kidding.
It's
Los
always
Angeles.
sunny in Pittsburgh.
It's always sunny in Pittsburgh.
It's Los Angeles. I was just being a brat.
It's
And
Philadelphia. I was being a rat.
oh my God, there's 2 cards here. You guys have gotten me through more late nights of homework than I can count. As a thank you, I offer some stickers made by me, of course.
Whoa.
I hope you like all of them. I look forward to another year of listening. That's kind of like
Listening
Lightning in a bottle.
lightning in a bottle.
Keep up the good work. Love, Lauren. P.S.
Postscript.
If any piss babies are interested, I'm selling more stickers and prints in my shop at
Whoa. How do you spell that? That's
me.
what happens when you try to read stacked font off of a
Yeah.
Word document.
at LOLACUCAAA
Lola Kuka.
on Insta and Twitter.
Cool. Thank you. Lauren.
And it says, enjoy inventory, LOL. We've got 4 cat stickers, 4 more cat stickers, 3 rats, and 1 cheese roll.
That's so many stickers.
2 Panchitas from CSM. I don't know what that is.
Chainsaw Man.
Don't know if you guys watched, but thought I'd cover
Chainsaw
my
Man.
bases. I 1 business card because I have too many.
I want
Here's
Pochita.
this.
Look how cute it is.
Okay, that's very cute. Wow, those are great.
I don't know what it is, but it's cute.
It's a little dog with
It's
a
a
chainsaw face.
devil
Oh.
From the anime Chainsaw Man,
from the anime Chainsaw Man.
which is about a guy wanting to see boobs real bad that he grows chainsaws on his hands.
But he'll never
Basically.
be able to touch them.
Yeah, that's the
That's the driving factor for
Look
all
at
of
all
season
these-
1.
Freaking cats. Oh, these cats are these
Maybe-
cats are so cute.
maybe we'll take a picture and put it in post because there's no way you're gonna be able to efficiently show all of those.
Yeah.
Look at all my kitties.
You also dropped one.
I know. There's so many kitties.
There's a lot of cats.
There's a lot of cats. Christian,
I love these
And
stickers.
these are little rats.
are you
Our
finally
next-
gonna put stickers on a water bottle, you fool?
Here's the thing. Oh,
Maybe.
good. Here's
Our
the
next letter comes to
thing.
us
Bring all the
from
kitties.
David and Jessica, and it's a save the date for their wedding in Arizona,
September 29th.
February 2nd, 2024. Do you
That's
think
the
we can
September
make
29th of the winter.
February 22nd.
February 2nd.
February 2nd,
Oh.
2024.
Not as good, but still a good date.
2
Groundhog's Day?
plus 4.
Maybe? Is it Groundhog's Day on the
I
3rd?
feel like that sounds about right.
Or is it the 1st?
That sounds about right.
Thanks, Dave and Jessica.
Now we get to. Oh, hang on one second.
Look at this cute little mouse. What is that?
Oh, yeah. We're recording on Cinco de Mio.
Woo!
So I got a MIO-garita. That's right, folks. This one slaps so hard.
Josh didn't
Boo.
even make us amigo
I was gonna
garita.
say, what the hell?
Where's
You
our
put-
amigo garitas?
You don't want a MIO-garita.
Where's our
do you
amigo
know?
garitas?
Because every time I bring it up, you boo me immediately.
I was booing
already
the
did.
joke. I was booing the joke.
I think you boo the concept of
Cinco de
amigo.
Mio.
This one is goji berry, fruit punch Mio, and tequila. And a splash of Diet Coke because I didn't rinse it out from when I got it from McDonald's. You put Diet Coke in like Long Island iced tea, you don't notice it?
I don't though.
It does taste like it. Yeah, I don't think you're gonna like it.
There's no Diet Coke.
It's powerful.
Really? Really? The tequila?
No, that's all Mio.
How much Mio did you put into
It's
it?
the goji berry.
How much goji berry did you put in
A
it?
scoop?
Okay.
What do you mean? This is good.
It's very strong. I'd water. It needs more ice. It needs to be shaken a little bit more.
More
ice.
Diet Coke.
I can taste the Long Island in it. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, come on.
My jowls hurt.
Well, maybe this will let you can rest your jowls while I read a story because not only do we drink MIO-garitas on this podcast, we also podcast on this podcast. What that entails is us going online, finding silly little stories, and I actually went online and found silly little stories this week. I actually found 2 really, really good ones, but
In the
because
wild?
I'm so out of form, I didn't screenshot them. And when I say out of form, it's because
Josh.
my camera roll is just like all of our vertical content, like TikToks, Instagram Reels. And like I'm like, it's gonna get lost if I screenshot it, and I have to delete it. Like my Google Drive is constantly filling up, and I have to delete so much shit.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Maybe you need a work phone.
but Judgies expensive work phone. But I did go back and find 2 more. I saved a thread a while ago that was just like Redditors of Reddit. Tell me the juiciest Reddits you've ever Reddited. And I went through and I found some on there. There was
Okay.
one that I found, guys, and as somebody, it's lost to time, but somebody like came onto a relationship advice subreddit being like, hey, my wife sucks. Tell me how to divorce her. And then they were like, yeah, this is how you do it. And then, trigger warning, murdering kids. She murdered their kids.
Bro, what the fuck?
And it was like an actual news story. And like they were able to link back like this dude's like 4 last subreddit posts to like piece together like the motive and everything. It was fucking insane. But all the Reddit post, it also feels as true crime is on that level of like, it feels weird to like,
Yeah.
I don't
what
know.
you mean.
But it was crazy. And I was like, that's, but all the posts were obviously deleted and everything, but crazy that Reddit
That's
was like, yeah, divorce her. And then she fucking did,
I'll give you a reason to divorce me.
yeah. It was like, she like killed her kids to like make sure that he didn't get the kids in the divorce. Yeah.
That's not the solution.
No, it's not.
I got a bad taste in my mouth, and it's not the MIO-garita.
Also,
R.I.P.
if you're worried about not getting custody of your kids in the divorce, you're the problem.
Committing a felony doesn't help with your case to get the kids. But this is a different one. This is a different one.
Hey, this is funny. This one's funny.
This is from Relationship Advice from 4 years ago. This
Okay,
is pre-pandemic.
Pre-pandy.
All of my socks are going missing, and I think it's because of my girlfriend.
Okay.
No, it's the sock goblin.
Sock goblin.
Don't you remember? You remember the sock goblin.
The sock goblin.
Everybody had a sock goblin before the pandemic.
Pre-pandy.
COVID-19 ravaged the sock goblin community.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah.
There's like none left.
It's sad, but also it's like they were a nuisance. It's like if all mosquitoes died, it'd be like, that's kind of sad because we did that probably with global warming, but it's also like good.
No mosquito bites?
They suck. They do bad things.
Literally, that's their whole job.
To do bad things?
Yeah.
It's just, I'm going to do a bad thing.
They do. They rub their little fingers together just like that.
I don't even know where to start with this. I'm dumbfounded. She stormed out of the house, and I'm sitting on the bed asking myself a lot of questions. I bet you're wondering how I got here. Let's go back.
I just can't imagine a conversation about, hey, are you stealing my socks leads to a storming out.
Well, it's because I live a pretty normal life, and I thought my girlfriend did too. We've been together for a few months, and after things got serious, we moved in together. I should say, they actually don't say the genders, but it's 28 is the person writing, and then the girlfriend is 26. We started sharing a lot of the household responsibilities, but the one thing she was adamant on doing was the laundry. She would come home and find me in the bedroom getting the laundry together and would quickly ask me to go do something else. I came back to finish the laundry, and she would have already started it. I always thought it was sweet and never her job to do it alone. But hey, if it makes her happy to do it all the time, I'm not going to stop her.
Who's going to stop her?
I wish somebody would do all the laundry for me.
Oh, you like this specific chore? Frick, I guess I got to let you do it.
That's
You
how it
actually
is.
are pretty good about sharing chores, so I'm not actually complaining as a joke.
I try to share them properly.
Yeah.
You're a really good husband.
Yeah, I know. I should get some awards, I think.
I have a #1 dad hat with a Snoopy on it. You want it?
He is the #1 dad.
I need a #1 husband, though.
Ooh.
No, I don't have that. I have a #2 husband with a Garfield on it.
I'll take it. There's probably, if I'm being honest, there probably is somebody.
We'll cross off the 2 and write 1 above it. That's true Garfield fashion.
That is. This is where it takes a turn for the weird.
Okay.
I keep all my socks and underwear in the bottom drawer of my dresser. Strange.
That is the weird part.
Top drawer. What
Yeah.
are you doing?
I don't think I have ever heard of anyone putting it on
That
the
way,
bottom
when I'm
drawer.
naked and I bend all the way over, you get a clear view at my asshole. What's going on here?
I also go to the gym frequently, so I always keep a good supply of clean gym socks ready to go. I never kept count, but I know by just a visual glance, I've got several pairs. This morning, when I went to grab a fresh pair to pack for the gym, I noticed there were several dress socks, but no gym socks. Again, not weird. They must have just been in the laundry, right? I went to check, and the basket was empty. So I checked the washing machine and dryer. Both were empty.
Oh, no.
And this is pre-sock goblin pandemic. I couldn't figure out where all my gym socks had gone, so I did the very natural thing of asking my girlfriend what had happened to them. After all, she's the one who does the laundry all of the time. She went silent, turned red,
Oh, no.
and ran out of the room. When I went after her to see if she was okay, she wouldn't talk to me. I told her, I'm not mad. I'm just looking for my socks. She kind of mumbled, I don't know. I still wasn't mad, of course, but
Is
I
she
was
eating them?
super confused.
Is she selling them?
Okay. Entrepreneur here.
Socks just don't disappear. They either go to the sock goblin or you wear them until there's too many holes and then your girlfriend makes you throw them out.
This is 100% true.
Or they go into that little black hole that's in your washer and or dryer.
Yeah.
Or they get turned into rags.
Or they get turned into rags.
My
Dust.
mom used to do that.
Turn them
Dust
into
rags.
dusters.
Yeah.
Wear it like a puppet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I asked her again, even laughed about it, and she just looked at me and got mad and said, I'll buy you new ones.
Fine, you broke me down. I'll get you new ones.
The first thought that went through my head was she had somehow managed to destroy my socks while washing them. I thought the sight of that was actually pretty funny. So I joked with her about ruining my socks. Wrong thing to say. She started immediately crying, like full-on sobbing. At this point, I don't care about the socks anymore. I just want to know what's wrong with my girlfriend. I sat down next to her on the bed and put my arm around her and asked her if she was okay. She just kept saying she was sorry and that she would buy me new socks. I tried assuring her again that it was okay. Even went so far as to say I would buy new socks and that she didn't have to. I sat with her for a few minutes trying to calm her down and eventually had to get ready for work. I told her I loved her and got my things together to leave for the day. On my way out, I grabbed the garbage to take outside. You guys ready for this twist?
No.
When I got outside, I lifted the lid off the garbage can, and I noticed a small plastic bag sitting on top of the garbage already in there. I could see through the bag, kind of the semi-see-through ones. There were socks in there. Since I was sure she had somehow managed to ruin the socks washing them, I wanted to see for myself. I opened the bag and immediately regretted my choice. There, inside the bag, were several pairs of my gym socks, covered in what looked like poop. As soon as the smell hit me, I knew it was poop. We don't own any pets. We don't have any kids. Whose poop was on my socks? Work could wait. I couldn't go the rest of my day wondering why my gym socks were covered in poop inside a plastic bag inside the garbage can. I grabbed the bag and walked inside. As soon as my girlfriend saw the bag, she flipped out and started yelling at me. She said I shouldn't be going through the garbage and that I was disgusting for bringing it back into the house.
He's the disgusting one?
I asked her to calm down and that I just wanted an answer as to why there was poop on my socks. I wasn't blaming her of anything, but she started accusing me of blaming her. That's when it clicked. I don't know what it was that led me to ask this, but everything leading up to this moment had just been so crazy. I asked her, "Is this your poop?" She started sobbing and ran out of the house. I didn't go after her this time. So now here I am all brokenhearted, tried to shit, but only farted. So now I am sitting on my bed with a bag of poopy socks on the floor and a lot of questions in my head.
That one got you.
I
didn't
wasn't
it?
ready for the brokenhearted.
The only
Shit and
conclusion is that she used them after going to the bathroom, which that alone has its own set of questions above everything else. I sent her a text asking her to come back. She hasn't responded yet. I don't even know what I'm going to say if or when she comes back.
I've got so many questions.
I know. Do you think was she wiping with the sock or did she have an accident and had a, but then why did it take so many socks?
I mean,
And it was like a deterioration over time. It wasn't like, oh, all these socks are gone. It was like, I'm noticing less and less socks.
Do you think she's like trying an experiment and trying to poop into the sock?
Okay, a little bit of poop experiment.
do you think that maybe her poops are too big to flush, and so she uses
Grabs
the
it
puppet
up.
sock method to like doggy bag, grab some with the sock and flip it inside out?
Socks are porous. That's a really bad job.
Hey.
But it's better than toilet paper. Toilet paper's gonna fall apart as soon as you try to do it.
Yeah, you can doggy bag it. Get a Ziploc.
Okay, Ziploc works.
Get one of those like aquarium fish nets.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Update.
I'm so glad there's an update. I've got so many questions.
I had to leave for work and now I'm at work.
That's the update.
That's the update. Yes, I threw away the bag of poopy socks. She texted, of course.
I don't think that was
not my question.
Nobody was like, did you at least wash them? She texted me back and she's clearly embarrassed, but felt she owed me an explanation.
Yes.
She said-
the whole internet an explanation.
She said she didn't want to talk about it in person, that we could discuss it over texting and to not bring it up in person.
Okay.
That's fair. She's embarrassed.
At least she's talking about it. I'm condensing the conversation and filling in some gaps as best I can. Her responses were super short, but I'm getting the idea. I flat out asked her if it was a fetish. It's not. She confessed to using the socks after going to the bathroom. I found the reason she always does the laundry is because she was hiding the fact that she uses socks to wipe with, primarily her own. I had no reason to question the amount of socks she ever has because who pays attention to that kind of thing? She thought I would notice, and I think that she thought I would notice and think that was weird since she doesn't own many socks. She admitted she has done this for a long time. Her reasoning, as best as I can understand, is that because she is a germaphobe, her word, and she is afraid toilet paper will tear and is afraid of getting her hands messy in any way. She uses socks because it covers her entire hand.
This is such a... I get it. I get that it's like a mental thing and you're caught up on it, but a sock is so much worse than toilet paper. Socks are literally just 1,000 holes.
So
You're afraid of...
I hate to tell you this, bud.
Shut the fuck up. You're afraid of it getting a singular hole through the toilet paper, but you're getting literal shit through the weaves of your sock.
She uses socks. After she's done with them, she throws them away. She used mine because she didn't have other socks. So my girlfriend has a fear of getting poop on her hands, so she wipes with socks and has done so for a long time. Could be worse, I guess. I hope we can laugh about this later. I'm going to try to find the humor in it now, but I'm still weirded out.
She could just get like
Gloves.
Yeah.
This is where poop gloves come in.
Tushy bidet.
Or a tushy bidet. Very, very true. She needs to go to therapy and work on that because that is a
what
way
does she
less
do in public?
Takes a sock
Don't
off.
shit in public.
Does she just like keep an extra pair of socks in her purse?
She works at Fruit of the Loom factory.
Ah. Yeah, it's very wasteful.
Yeah. I mean, the thing is too, like there are cultures that use like rags.
Yeah.
You can wash it.
Sure.
You can wash the socks.
We've talked about family cloths on this pod, haven't we?
Probably.
Maybe, yeah.
It's a roll of toilet paper, but it's washcloths.
Yeah. Like
You just wash it.
you can wash it. Like the water that you're drinking in your sink, somebody shit in at some point. Thousands, millions, billions of times has been shat in. But it can get treated and cleaned. So,
Wait, are you serious?
yeah. I'm almost as serious as this next story. This is from Best of Redditor Updates.
Ooh. Oh, sorry.
Boyfriend won't stop telling me that I have BO.
Okay.
Get some good
You really
deodorant.
are like lining this up for our ads plugs or something, huh?
No, I didn't mean to. I have been with my boyfriend for over a year. I think that's a record. And everything has been great except for one thing. Every single day, at least once, he will tell me that I stink and smell of body odor.
But like in a good way, like, you got a musk to you. Get over here, girl.
No, in a bad way. You got Elon about you. Get away. When we met, I showered every day, applied regular deodorant in the morning, brushed my teeth 3 times a day. Too many times. You're going to damage your teeth.
Is that too many times?
No.
Depends on how hard you're brushing, I suppose.
Also, doesn't it depend on, like, they tell you to brush after you eat, but also isn't it, like, actually bad for you to brush right after you eat because you have, like, a weakened enamel already or some bullshit like that?
Yeah, you don't want to brush too much or too hard. You can, like, fuck your teeth up. And that's why you should our sponsor.
We are not sponsored.
No, we aren't. I don't like their product.
Oh.
Fuck.
Bleep it in case we ever are, and then I love that product. So now I'm paranoid about smelling bad. So I shower twice a day. I apply new industrial strength deodorant every few hours. I have a reminder on my phone. Perfume, and I brush my teeth anytime I eat or drink something that isn't water. I feel like I'm going crazy. I don't think I smelled bad in the beginning, and I don't think I smell bad now, but I obviously smell bad to him, right? I'm that weirdo that keeps sneakily smelling their own armpits. I've been to the doctor, and he said there is nothing medically wrong. It's honestly gotten to the point where I literally shove my armpit in my friends and family's faces asking if I smell bad. They all say I don't smell. One friend even said I smelled too clean. Like a Lush store.
What's a Lush store?
Lush is a like bath company.
Okay.
Oh, like when you go into like a Bath and Body Works or like what's the candle? Is that candles as well?
Yeah, they've got candles there.
What's the other one I'm thinking of? Oh, I'm thinking of the other one is Bed
Yankee,
Bath and Beyond. That's
Yankee
what I was thinking.
Candle?
R.I.P.
Yankee Candle? Bed Bath & Beyond.
Bed Bath and
R.I.P.
Beyond.
I am
Bed
getting
Beyond.
so paranoid. He won't cuddle or anything when he says I smell. I really don't know what to do. Now, of course, this is Best of Redditor Updates.
Of course.
So we know there's an update already.
Dude has shit in his mustache, and that's what he's smelling.
Unexpected edit. I waited for him to make a comment this morning so I could talk to him. It was less than an hour after waking up that he said, "God, you stink." I had already showered and put on deodorant. I snapped and asked what exactly he was smelling because at this point, I'm one of the cleanest people on the planet. And if I still smell bad to him, then we should just break up.
I mean, true.
He got all panicked and upset. I eventually got out of him that this is what his father always said to his mother. Apparently, his dad told him that this was a surefire technique to have a woman never leave you because she will feel too low to cheat, will only love you, and will always be clean. Needless to say, his father is wrong. He's packing his things and moving out of my house today.
Dumb runs in that family. Let me tell you that much. What kind of shit plan is that?
Oh my god.
Insane, right? Imagine being that bad of a person. Well, so that way you would cheat on me.
I mean, I guess I could see that working in like the 70s.
Let me just destroy your self-esteem really fast.
That doesn't work in modern day. God, what a fucking idiot. I don't. How do you also not see that you're giving your partner a complex?
Yeah. No, her life has been like ruined for like,
Yeah.
She's like developed OCD's tendencies. about
Yeah.
it. Like that's really detrimental to her health.
Uh-huh.
She will be self-conscious about that forever.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That stressed me out. I feel bad for her.
I feel bad too. I'm glad they're breaking up because the whole time, like, you guys have only gone out for a year. Fucking break up. It's not worth it at this point.
And that was mid-pandy. That was 2021.
Oh no.
Oh, so ad break now. Because Band-Aid sticks on me. That was, I don't know what the first part is, but I do know that, Erica, you have prepared a Circle Jerdge
We are going to use mine?
again? Well, you won't freaking shut up about
Well,
it.
now I got to find it.
Circle Jerdge.
If you're new here, what we do on this side of the podcast is we open up a little silly, goofy Circle Jerdge where we kind of just be silly, goofy little idiots.
Tee.
So,
And this week's brought to us by Sunny Ricky.
Sunny D. Alcoholic.
I saw you had a Sunny D in your fridge.
It's
Have you
not
tried
good.
it yet?
It's not good.
Sunny D's not good.
So, Sunny D is better than the Sunny D like alcohol drink.
Okay. When's
It's
the last
only
time-
4.5% alcohol, and it's like, what's the
Bullshit.
point of that?
Bullshit.
Okay, this is from Sierra. So she says that this was a Circle Jerdge idea. My conservative aunt-in-law posted this on Facebook. And this is 12 things that you should be smart enough to realize by age 21.
Okay, it's going to be really embarrassing if we don't know these.
The dummy crats are screwing you over. Taxes are bullshit.
We support our boys in blue.
Fuck unions. They're bad.
The only people who talk about their salaries at work are the losers.
Your 9 to 5 is someone else's passive income. Find new ways to make money and create your own income stream.
The fuck?
Okay, no, that's still libertarian. That's like be your own boss. Like
Yeah.
I'm gonna go be a Mary Kay consultant now.
Or start
I
a
feel like
podcast.
that's
No, that's an actual entrepreneur, like small business thing.
Number 2. Porn and masturbation are the greatest killers of success.
Oh,
I was about to hit us with a sound drop.
It
Read
will-
that one again real quick.
Porn and masturbation are the greatest. Good one, Joshua. Killers of success. It will stunt and destroy your brain.
and your hands get all hairy if you do it too much. I heard that was true.
Why do you guys think my brain's mush and I can't fucking read?
Number 3, don't take advice from people who are not where you want to be in life.
Also bad.
Number 4,
What does that even mean?
It's like you can't. It's like if somebody isn't successful, then you shouldn't take advice from them.
But I guess like if I'm looking for advice from most things in my life, it's never like I don't know anyone that's like, I need you to be in this very specific situation and give me
Yeah.
this advice.
The only advice
I mostly am bouncing off of friends who
Yeah.
are also in the same spot as me usually.
Mm-hmm.
That's bad advice.
Number 4, no one is coming to resolve your problems. Your life is 100% your responsibility.
Incorrect. It's because you're not asking anybody for advice.
Yeah.
Number 5, if you find someone who is smarter than you, work with them. Don't compete. That's why I married this guy.
That's why I
smarter than
compete
me.
with this guy.
That's why you all work with me.
Yeah. I mean, true.
Number 6. Weed
Uh-oh.
has 0 benefits in your life.
False.
Okay, but does it have any detriments?
Okay.
Blunts will only slow your thinking and lower your focus.
What? Only blunts, though.
So you can rip a bong. You can hit a dab.
Number 7. Comfort is the worst and a cheap ticket to depression.
You have to get and the wise words of that yoga instructor who fucking sucks. The woman, what's her name? You got to get comfortable with being uncomfortable. If you're comfortable where you are, then you'll never be better.
I don't know which.
Jillian Michaels.
She's not a yoga instructor, is she?
I used to do her yoga, and that was one of the quotes from her yoga.
Oh.
She's a fitness instructor.
Number 8. Don't tell people more than they need to know. Respect your privacy.
It's fair.
I mean, that's how I live my life. And Erica gets mad about it.
I do not.
You're mad about it right now.
You're mad about it right now. I can see you boiling over there.
I'm fucking fuming over here. Get it right.
Erica gets mad because it's like, she's like, previous to my new coworker, none of my other coworkers know anything about me. It's like, why don't you tell them? It's like, they don't need to know that about me.
Yeah.
What do you mean? What?
Yeah, you did break a bound with your new coworker because you invited to hang out with him virtually, but outside of work.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, Christian getting a friend over here.
Erica's forcing it on me.
Invited him to hang out virtually.
Just play a game.
He was in the stream the other day. I was like, why didn't you just join the game with us?
Oh,
We
he's
had an
over at
open slot.
twitch.tv/Judgies Pod every Wednesday?
Every Wednesday? That's
wow.
crazy.
Wow.
Oh. That was nice. I didn't know you didn't tell me that.
Well, you didn't need to know.
That's. Thank you, Josh.
You were over in the stream, Erica, distracting my man from scoring goals on Omega Strikers.
That did happen.
You come in here, he starts talking about how he loves you, and he starts letting up fucking goals.
It did happen.
Number 9. Avoid alcohol at all costs.
This person's a fucking loser.
Nothing is worse than losing your senses and acting a fool.
Incorrect. It's the best thing in the world.
That's
Number
so
2
much
to
fun.
masturbating and porn, I would say.
Number 10. Keep your
Boogering for Atlantis. That's number 13, sorry.
keep your standards high. Don't settle for something because it's available.
What?
Vague. Very vague. Astrology.
These are all like fucking loser Jordan Peterson like advice.
probably true.
Number 11.
Make your bed.
The family you create is more important than the family you came from. I do agree with that.
Yeah, I mean, sure.
So I do agree with that, but I feel like that is not a conservative standpoint. They're very much about the nuclear family. And
Yeah. That's for poor conservative family that haven't realized that they're being oppressed from the system that they exist in.
Okay, you're right.
Number 12.
Final one.
Final one. Train yourself to take nothing personally to save yourself from 99% of mental problems.
You can beat depression by not being sad.
Yeah.
You can beat anxiety by just not being anxious about it.
Just don't take it personal.
Just don't take it personally.
Nothing personal, kid. I love conservatives, dude. They're so fucking brain broken.
I'm just like totally leaned
I
over.
don't know what the fuck you have done to your mic, Erica.
I haven't touched it.
Neoliberalism will be the death of us in the United States.
Yeah.
Fucking conservatives and like people who are supporting the capitalist system is literally just like they're fighting so hard against their own interests.
Yeah.
It's so fucking sad to see this person like clearly, you know, coming from a bad family, is getting fucked by their job, like doesn't feel safe enough to open up to anybody around them. They're afraid that they'll get judged or like get put out of a social circle. It's like that's all because you live in a really bad system and you need to get out of that system.
Yep.
Not sell Mary Kay bags.
Also, you can't drink or smoke weed because if you even let your guard down a little bit, it's all going to come flooding out, and then people aren't going to like you.
Also, don't touch yourself.
Yeah, that one's just obvious.
And don't watch other people touch themselves either. You can't do that. It's bad.
Okay.
Sex is only for procreation,
Correct.
and you can still get pregnant from procreation.
Can you?
Where's the cable at?
Yeah.
Don't have a cow, man. That was my fart Simpson.
Hold on.
God damn it. Jesus.
Eat my shorts. That's my fart Simpson.
Cowabunga.
I'm Josh fishing. Oh, I missed. Hold
That's
on.
where you go
Gotta
on to
reel it
dating
back in.
apps, and then when they think that you're someone else, but it turns out you were.
I'm a
Josh.
It got caught on my
semi-famous-
strawberry.
I'm a semi-famous podcaster. We gotta.
I got,
You're.
I got a big one. I got a marlin.
I got a Joshua. I've been doing that with the baby a lot. I'll have like one of his toys on a string, not a string. That makes me sound like bad.
A line. They don't
No,
call
no.
it string. They
They
call
have-
it line.
I've got his toys on his string hanging in front of a treadmill, making that fucker walk.
They've got those things that like you clip it to their shirt so they can't throw it. I don't know what those are called.
Oh,
A tether.
that sounds right.
Yeah. So I'll hold it by the clip and I'll go, "Oh, I'm baby fishing," and then he grabs onto it and I'm like, "Oh, I caught a baby," and he thinks it's really fun.
It is very funny.
That sounds like he loves
It's cute
it.
and funny.
I'm a good mom, I swear.
I don't know. I heard that you close sleep or whatever the fuck.
Somebody messaged me about it.
Really?
Really? You're gonna fucking kill your child. What are you doing?
No, they were very sweet, but I'm gonna do it anyway. So
This one sent in from Josh.
Except
Except Josh in the Discord did say Grace doesn't actually suck, and he feels bad about it.
Oh.
So this is from Local Cal 4, which is Josh, Grace, and Tabitha. New lore in the Josh, Grace sucks lore books. So here we go. She smoked all my water.
smoke.
Water. I'll restart it.
Yeah, smoke.
Water. We all
Hell
have
yeah.
a future career in music.
Were those our voices?
Yeah. But wait! There's more. That's right, because I'm doing a second listener sound submission. This one from Josh. She Jiffy on my peanut till I butter.
His dick and balls 17 times.
Now, Christian, you will have to bleep out that audio, but for the podcast listeners, you'll hear it. But it was Scary Monsters and Nice Sprites, except for the Call 911 Now was replaced with Erica saying.
His dick and balls 17 times.
That's absolutely correct, Erica. Thank you, Josh.
Is that how the song went?
Yeah. You know that one?
His dick and wiener 17 times.
And now
That'll cover over.
here comes a story, a listener story, a listener story for all of us to hear. This is from Ashley. This is Bo Burnham. Don't be impressed.
Oh.
I wasn't.
Christian was. I was vetting his.
I was absolutely pogging over here, as the youth say on the internet.
Is pog a word by itself? Like an actual word in the dictionary? Like, can I use it in a game of Boggle or Scrabble or Bananagrams?
No.
You can't really make a pog play on Boggle. That's an innately boring game. You can't do anything very pog.
I'll have you know that Sydney and I played last night, and I don't even remember what word it was, but she got an 8-letter word.
She hit me with texture. That's pretty fucking poggers, if you ask me.
Okay, that is pretty poggers, actually.
It wasn't texture.
I do have a very funny story that I told on the bonus episode of Fridge Pod. It needs to be pay-gated because it's not an okay story for like family members to hear. But I'll tell you guys off my.
This isn't okay for my poor ass family to hear.
Well, no, I told them like turn off the episode. The episode's over. I'm going to tell the story.
Okay.
I don't.
can't wait to hear this story.
Hey, Judgies.
Hey.
You could use my name, but I am changing the names of all the other people involved. So this is from Ashley.
Hello, Ashley.
Ashley.
Am I the asshole for pointing out my brother's ankle monitor? Yes, I tried to make this title clickbaity.
Good job.
It worked.
I
I'm
have
hooked.
2 brothers. We will call them Jonah and Malcolm. Malcolm's the middle one. About 4 years ago, and Jonah, he's a little on the larger side.
Okay.
He's a whale. I'm fat. I can make the joke. Jesus, stop typing in the fucking comments. About 4 years ago, Malcolm was in a pretty toxic relationship and was constantly texting and calling with this long-distance girlfriend. One evening, the couple were fighting via text late at night.
He's yelling. I can hear him yelling, texting his girlfriend late at night.
While Malcolm was driving home. Malcolm had gotten pretty drunk that night. Yeah, that's right. Malcolm was drunk, driving, and texting while driving. Ultimately, he crashed into someone's mailbox while driving 15 miles an hour over the speed limit.
But it was a 15-mile-an-hour speed limit.
It was a 0 mile an hour speed limit. No cars were allowed. He totaled his car, destroyed the mailbox, but luckily suffered only minor scrapes and bruises.
That's good.
Because of this incident, Malcolm got a DUI and had to serve 2 months house arrest with an ankle monitor. White guy privilege definitely played into his sentence.
Okay.
He was allowed to go to work, but otherwise had to remain home. Ultimately, Malcolm learned nothing from this experience as he still drinks and drives, frowny face.
No, he just drinks and drives on his way to work.
Is that it?
No.
Oh, okay.
Don't drink and drive, folks.
Correct.
It's to no one's benefit.
It is not worth it
Especially
at all
with ride-sharing
for
apps,
anyone.
call a parent. Even if you're getting in trouble, it's better than being dead or killing somebody else.
True.
Fast forward 4 years. Jonah went to Sports Clips to get a haircut.
Okay. Are we judging him? I've never been.
I go to great clips. I would never sully my reputation by going to sports clips.
He noticed the thing that's funny to me about Sports Clips is like, if there's a game on that I want to watch, I'm not going to schedule a haircut during it. You know what I mean? Like, if the game is on, I'm going to be at home watching it. I'm not going to get my fucking bangs
you're
cut.
right, Josh.
I thought Aurora just does that for you now.
No, I go to a different stylist.
Oh, she's not banging you anymore?
That's what the story's about. Now you understand why I can't have it on the podcast. He noticed one of the
I'll believe that for you.
He noticed one of the hairstylists had an ankle monitor. He snapped a pic and sent it to our family group chat. Malcolm thought this was hilarious. And him and Jonah were riffing back and forth about this. I had had enough. I thought it was incredibly rude to take a photo of a stranger without their permission and to make fun of this person for having an ankle monitor.
Mm-hmm.
I messaged, "Don't judge." Bold take. Can we say that?
I can't believe that anyone would ever say that.
We always judge. Malcolm replied, "Isn't that funny?" So I messaged back, "Well, you would know."
Ooh.
Suddenly, both of my brothers and my parents were messaging me, reprimanding me for this comment. Malcolm said, "All I was saying, it isn't that fun. All I was saying is, isn't that fun? You're the one now making it a political thing and starting shit.
Political?
This sounds like everybody calling me political.
You don't always have to be this way." You did bring on a Circle Jerdge. I was inherently political this episode.
Yeah.
This is a family thread where we talk to each other. You're the real asshole in this scenario with that comment, but nice gotcha. I left the chat, not wanting to even acknowledge the conversation anymore, although my mom added me back a few hours later. So tell me, am I the asshole here?
No, your brother sucks.
Yeah, not a good look for old Jonah and Malcolm.
Yeah.
I couldn't imagine fucking making fun of somebody as an adult like that.
It's so weird to take pictures of a stranger. Like, to sneak pictures of a stranger is pretty fucking weird.
Yeah. In a public, at their job, they're just trying to, like, do their fucking job and go home.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
God, what a fucking asshole.
Not to mention, like, they clearly made a mistake and are paying for it. Like, they're doing this exact same shit that you did, Malcolm, you piece of garbage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do we think he's an asshole? Yes, no, maybe?
Our listener?
I don't know. Can you repeat the question? Oh, no, Malcolm will never be the boss of me now. Hal Jordan.
Editor? Can you edit in cricket noises?
Oh, come on. No. How about this? Another listener
Okay, I'm
submitted-
sorry. Let me do it this way. Can you edit in gold cricket noises?
I tried my best.
Just preemptive, not putting in that much effort. Another listener submission, if that one wasn't good enough for you.
Okay.
Oh.
Hey.
I thought it was pretty good. Ashley, your brother sucks. Tell him I said so.
Ashley, we're on your side. Get as political and judgy as You get judgy. Don't let them be judgy.
Get judgy.
Come be judgy with us.
Hey, Judgies.
Hi.
Yes, you can use my name because honestly, if anybody hears this, they will already know it's me. So this is from Aubrey,
Okay, Aubrey.
not Plaza.
Not Plaza.
Otherwise,
It'd be wild if she listened.
Wait, did we fact check that?
yeah, I see their full name right here.
Okay.
Also, they have a picture of themselves. Does not look like Aubrey Plaza.
Okay.
Do they have a picture of them?
I mean, it's their little Gmail photo. I'm a new listener to the podcast, but
Welcome.
after listening to a few episodes, I knew I had to send in this story.
Good.
This happened to be in my junior year of high school, and I'm 30 now. Old. Christian's 30. I can say it.
You can't say it. That's stolen valor, Josh.
But it's just, I'm friends with a 30-year-old. I can say it.
Yeah.
But it's just too bizarre not to share.
Stolen valor.
A little backstory here. My parents divorced when I was 14. Oh, do we want this title?
Have we been doing titles this whole time?
I don't know if the list, yeah, yes. I've been changing a little bit of the titles because they give away a little bit too much. I need to come up with a different title for this one. So, got kicked out. I got kicked out of my house because my stepmother found pubes.
Okay.
Thoughts?
Yeah, no,
Their own pubes?
pubes.
I want to know. The stepmom had to like, my pubes.
Get out of here.
What'd you do to my pubes?
My pubes have been abandoned for 34 years. Here we go.
How do you think I landed your father? The landing strip. That's how.
Are you Jerry Seinfeld?
I'm cracking myself up over here.
Why do you think they call it a landing strip? That's how you land a man. I don't get waxed. I get faxed.
Elaine comes in
No.
through the door. She's asking, is it normal to get it completely waxed?
Do I leave a little something down there, Jerry? Leave a little something? I want to leave a little something down there. I don't need any company. Are you 17? Because I'm 35. I'm ready to date.
Listen, my joke was funny. Yours, not so much.
I'm doing commentary on how Jerry Seinfeld's a predator.
Most men in Hollywood are.
He was in New York.
He was in New York at the time.
The business of Hollywood.
My parents divorced when I was 14. My mom moved to the city, and I stayed in the suburbs with my dad because of school and the fact that he and I had always had a close relationship. He ended up remarrying very quickly. Divorced in December, met his new wife in May, engaged in July, and married a week after the engagement.
Okay.
That's so fast.
I was never very accepting of his new wife, as this was a lot of change for my little 14-year-old self to adjust to. But to be honest, she was even less accepting of me. I think she would have preferred to marry somebody without kids living at home. I ended up living with them for a few years until one day, my dad was out of town for work. I came home from school and my stepmother called me into the kitchen. She was standing at the kitchen island, and in front of her sat one of her potted plants with a plastic takeout fork sticking out of the dirt. She told me she needed to talk to me about something.
Pubes come in.
She's got pica, so she's eating the dirt with the plastic fork. Personally, I'd
Little
use
snack.
a spoon.
Well,
A spork, maybe.
I just feel like it depends on the consistency of the dirt, because sometimes the dirt might be too hard to get a spoon in there, so you need a fork to kind of dig it up. But I do agree that the dirt will fall between the tines of the fork once you get it dug up a bit.
That's why a spork could really be beneficial.
Fork
here.
would
But
probably
if you
be
plant
best.
like grass in there, the root structure might hold the grass, like the dirt together for you to nibble.
Okay. Where's the pubes?
She said, I was digging around in my plant today, totally normal thing to do, and I found your pubes in my plant. Taken by surprise, I asked, what? What are you talking about? She said, yeah, I don't know if you were trying to be vindictive or what. Still confused, I asked, why do you think those are mine? And she responded, well, nobody else in this house has pubes that color. No, she had never seen my pubes that I know of. I told her I wasn't going to discuss this with her until my dad returned home and that I was going to pack some of my stuff and stay somewhere else. She agreed that I should leave. She's kicking out a fucking 14-year-old. Unfortunately, when I called my dad, he explained that he wasn't going to decide who was telling the truth until he came back and could talk with both of us.
What a psycho is like, nah, I'm sorry, honey, but if she says there's pubes in the plants, there's pubes in the plants.
You know this woman for less than a year at this point. This was the worst part for me because I couldn't understand how he could think there was even a sliver of a chance that I would do something like that. I ended up moving out and going to live with my mom. Later, my dad claimed he had a dream about what actually happened. Supposedly, the potted plant lived in the bathroom of our previous house, and it got knocked over onto the bathroom trash, where there were beard trimmings, and the dirt just got put back into the pot.
He had a dream about this?
Yeah, he figured it out. He's got lucid dreams, so he could sort of like go in there and sort of figure out.
I did some detective work.
Yeah.
I had a dream about it. What the fuck? What a fucking psycho.
The fact was that my stepmother had concocted this elaborate lie, not very elaborate, in order to push me out of the house so she didn't have to live with me anymore. Well, it worked. They're actually still married now, but I don't see or speak with her unless I absolutely have to. Thanks for reading, Aubrey.
How many pubes do you have to have in soil before you realize there's pubes in the soil?
There's pubes in the soil, Jerry! Pubes in the soil.
I feel like there has to be a lot of pubes for you to be like, is that pubes?
How many pubes do you have to soil the soil?
We've said the word too many times, and now it doesn't sound real.
The soil's been soiled, Jerry. What an insane stepmother.
Yeah.
Absolutely bonkers.
I feel really bad for you, Aubrey. Unless you actually did it, and you're just trying to get us on your side.
Who cares if you did it? Pubes are probably good for the plant.
Also, is this also just the dad admitting that he did it?
That's what I was thinking.
That's like it's like, well, they're probably beard hair. It's like insane. I imagine Aubrey. I guess I already sent it to Red. Maybe she had red hair and she's trying to do the whole like carpet match the drape shits. But like, you don't have red hair, but you have like red beard hair.
Yeah.
So it's like, God, it's fucking gross, man. To be like obsessed over like a 14-year-old's pubes, it's fucking disgusting.
Also, here's the thing too. This is gonna sound crazy. Sometimes plant roots kind of look like hair a little bit.
Yeah.
Or if there's like the moss stuff like in the potting soil,
yeah,
you're a psycho.
insane.
Yeah, this woman is nutso pants.
Dox the lady for us. Send us an email with her exact name and address, and we'll go let her know what we really think.
I'll show up at her doorstep and
She lives
say
in
that
this-
she's nutso
Oh,
pants.
you thought that was pubes in your potted plant? I'll show you pubes in your potted plant.
She lives in the Seinfeld apartment.
Okay.
Full circle. One last one. This one's sad and depressing, and it's really a bad one to end on. But it's a very interesting story.
It's
unique. We'll say that. I don't think we've read one like it. This was sent to us. It's not a listener submission. It's a Reddit story. But sent to us from... They didn't say if we could use your name.
Celeste.
This was sent to us from Celeste. Hey, Judgies.
Hello.
My name is Celeste. Wow, how'd you know? And I just have to say, love the podcast.
Thanks.
I've listened to every episode, and I'm so mad that I didn't know you were in Tampa recently.
We were.
I live somewhere undisclosed nearby Tampa, so as to not dox myself.
Well, Celeste, you shouldn't have told us to use your name.
I found this post and update, and I knew I had to send it your way. I downloaded Reddit to take screenshots in case, just because this is such a good one.
VIP.
All my love to you three, Olsen, and Aurora.
Yay.
love
Best
you too.
Celeste. Ooh,
Got
it
the whole
rhymes.
pod fam in there.
This is from r/Offmychest. I'm a straight man who has been sleeping with my gay friend and pretending to be gay.
Okay.
Okay.
So at first thought, you're like,
You're not.
Probably just gay.
You're not
you're
straight.
probably just gay. Yeah. I, 26, broke up with my girlfriend of 6 years after I found out she was cheating on me with my coworker. This was a really hard breakup for me, and I was in an extremely dark place at the time. A day or two after, my friend, 23, invited me over for drinks and a movie to help keep my mind off of the breakup. We both got really drunk, and I couldn't drive home. Great.
Good.
Already better than Malcolm. I don't know what I was thinking, but one thing led to another. I ended up sleeping with him. I don't know why I let this happen. I'm not at all attracted to men, and I wasn't attracted to him that night. I just wanted something physical. The next morning, I freaked out a bit inside and left super early. He texted me and asked if I was okay after, and I just told him I was hungover. I was freaking out all day and could not stop panicking. He is my only real friend, and I was terrified of having no one. He texted me again that evening, asking how I was feeling. I said I was doing better and wanted to talk in person. He invited me over, and I was kind of hoping it would feel pretty normal and we could pretend like nothing had happened, but he was really flirty and touchy as soon as I got there. He'd honestly kind of always been, though, and I thought I might just be too emotional right now to really judge the situation. I couldn't bring myself to mention it, and we ended up playing Xbox together for a while. Afterwards, he made a move and kissed me.
Wait, you can't be gay. Gay people don't play
Gay
video
people
games.
don't play video games. That's true, especially not Xbox.
Not Xbox.
No, PlayStation.
Console game or PC games, maybe.
Every queer person I know plays Switch or PlayStation.
Not
play
Xbox.
Xbox.
Do you? When's the last time you played Xbox?
Yeah.
Like less than a week ago.
And what game?
Borderlands.
That's a queer coded game, though.
It's cell shaded. That's queer coded.
Banjo and Kazooie, gay as shit.
Is that their names?
Banjo and
Yeah.
Kazooie?
Yeah, that's their name.
Oh, I was thinking of Crash Bandicoot. I'm sorry. Because I know you guys like playing Crash Bandicoot.
We do enjoy
Yeah.
Crash.
Yeah.
Tiny is queer coded.
After a while, he made a move and he kissed me. I was still panicking and just kind of went along and let him do what he wanted, which of course led to sex. I knew then that I had ruined my chances to explain and try to repair things. After he had finished and said that he had had a crush on me for most of our friendship and was super happy that something was finally happening. It's been 3 months since then and I've gone along with it. We have sex probably 3 to 5 times a week. But other than that and the kissing, the best parts of our friendships are still there for now. He asked me to go public with our relationship.
I just feel like that is how relationships normally
I really
work.
like those shorts, by the way, man.
Thanks.
Marshalls. $12.
Well, yesterday when we were working out, I went to go grab clothes to change into afterwards, and he saw me just grab my khaki shorts, and he was like, "You fucking piece of shit! You bought the same shorts as me, didn't you?" Because he thought they were cord, but they were not. Sorry. What were you saying?
I just feel like he's like, oh man, I have physical intimacy and I get to have my best friend. And it's like, you're just talking about being in a relationship.
Yeah.
That's how relationships usually work.
He asked me to go public with our relationship, but I told him I couldn't come out right now because of my religious family. I don't know if I can keep that going or not. Sex has gotten easier, or at least I'm better at acting. I still hate feeling like I'm leaking out of my ass all day. I hate the taste of cum, and I hate having to make excuses for why I can't stay hard. But for now, I at least still have my friend.
He doesn't have to do this.
No.
You can say no. Like, I don't.
Well, now I'm in too deep. I'm 3 months into fucking 5 times a week. It's how do I say no now?
Very simply, you say no, thank you.
Yeah.
You don't even have to say thank you. You could just be like, nah.
He's in such a bad, depression pit that
Yeah.
it's just letting it take over his life completely. There's a little update here. Sorry, guys, I know this is late. Been really stressed and depressed and didn't want to think about this. But anyway, here we go. So I wasn't supposed to say anything until after his interview, but I fucked up Thursday night. I was over at his place watching TV, and he started getting physical. A few minutes into it, I just broke down sobbing, and he got off me. It took me a few minutes to pull myself together enough to talk, but I basically told him that I didn't feel attracted to men, that I hadn't said anything about it because our friendship means too much to me, and I didn't want to damage it. I could tell he was hurt and confused, which broke my heart. We talked for a while, but I didn't mention anything about being vulnerable after my breakup or feeling like he took advantage of me, like many of you said. I didn't want to put any blame on him. I don't know, maybe there's some truth there, but I don't think it would have helped. He's mad at me now. I asked if he thought we could still be friends, and he said he needed some time to think, and I get that. But I don't think it'll work. Really scared that he'll decide that we can never mend our relationship.
Yeah, I mean,
That's a hard thing to recover from.
yeah.
Insanely sad situation to find yourself in. Because at first you're like, you read the title and you're like, oh, you're just lying to yourself. But
Yeah.
I really
I
feel
don't-
like this
yeah.
guy is not gay.
I was just
Yeah.
going to say that because, like, at first, that's what we had said was
Yeah.
you're lying to yourself, but I don't think that's his situation at all.
No, I don't think he's queer. He literally just was so depressed.
He has this singular person to rely on, and it's like,
Yeah.
oh, I don't want to ruin this now.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Selfish
God.
top of the other guy, you never once tried to make that guy come.
Yeah.
You just had sex with him. You're like, that was great. Bye.
Typical man.
What's up with that, man?
Selfish top.
Damn selfish top energy.
That sucks. Why are we?
Everybody's crying now.
I think we need to do an exercise. Everybody listening,
Yeah.
please join me in saying no. Just say no.
I don't want to.
That you can say that too.
Oh.
You could say I don't want to.
Negative.
You can say no.
Negative's the most masculine way to turn down something.
That's a negative for me. No, I like no. No, no, no. Nope.
No, thank you.
No,
No,
thank
thanks.
you.
All done.
None for me, thanks.
All done.
Yeah.
I've been using all
No.
done a lot recently.
Yeah?
Unfortunately.
All done. I love it. But yeah, I feel really bad for this guy, and all of you need to learn the word no. And you can use me as an excuse.
Let's get
you
some
can
fucking
say,
"Boundaries."
listen, Ricky said no. Sorry,
This-
I can't.
This politics podcaster that I listen to,
Mm-hmm.
she said that I gotta say no.
Yeah. You don't have to tell them who Ricky is. You can just say, Richard said no.
Richard.
Old Dick told me to tell you no.
I don't like that one. Don't call me that.
The Nick said no.
See?
Jerry Seinfeld gets it.
Look at me saying, hey, no. And look at him respecting my boundary.
Erica,
That's so simple. Yes, sir.
do you want to end the episode?
No. Look
What?
at that. But we will because we need to.
Thanks for
Oh.
listening.
Yeah, so I should
Legally.
do that, huh? So you can, if you feel so inclined, you could follow us on social media, or you could say no. That's definitely your right. But
Be kind of fucked up if you said no at this point, though.
be really, it'd be really cool.
Be really fucked up
if you followed us
said
on
no.
other social media platforms, and that's at Judgies Pod, JUDGIESPOD, and we're on Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, TikTok, Patreon, some other stuff, Spotify, wherever else you find podcasts.
Yeah, that's something we never say.
Oh yeah,
I guess if they're
Spotify.
listening to the podcast, they could be on YouTube.
Could be on YouTube. But anyway, that's all the things. And then if you want to send in your own stories, or send us stories that you find, or just send us some like hot goss, like who's fucking who in your town?
Ricky does love some hot small town
Love
gas.
some hot goss, you guys. Send it in, and you can send that to judgiespod@gmail.com. And you can watch Josh or Christian do Twitch streaming stuff every other Wednesday is
Every
one of
Wednesday.
them. Well, it's every Wednesday, but every other Wednesday let's switch off. So if you don't want Josh,
What?
you can watch Christian. You just gotta wait a
No.
week.
No.
Sometimes I show up.
Sometimes Aurora's on stream.
Sometimes we end this show.
Maybe I wasn't done talking. All done.
And hey, guys, the Judgies love you.
That's pretty good.
Editor.
Editor doesn't have to do shit. Editor doesn't have to do shit. It's right on the beat.
But can you make it gold? Have a great week, everyone.
Tink. And then make it gold for one single frame. Do all the work for a single frame and we go tink.
Judges
Bye.
love you.
Hugs and pisses.